Deshaun, what the F? So, you drew this picture?
Yes,
What is it a picture of?
a penguin.
A penguin?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the penguin doing?
She is playing in muddy puddles.
The penguin is playing in the muddy puddles. Do you know where penguins live?
North Pole?
Do you know what it's like in the North Pole?
Cold, like they're gonna freeze to death.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't think they have grass in North Pole.
No, this is when the penguin got lost.
She got lost. So where is she on the picture?
She is in the forest.
How did she get lost?
She was trying to send a package to her other friends, but she didn't know where they lived. She thought they lived in the cold forest. They actually lived in the North Pole, or they can live at the cold mountains.
Mm-hmm. You guys,
Yes,
do you know what day is coming up?
Christmas. Christmas.
So, what is Christmas?
A song can't wait.
Okay, Allison, to you, what is Christmas?
To me, Christmas is okay, and Christmas.
They don't teach you what the meaning of Christmas is at school? They didn't tell you?
We never. My teacher never celebrate Christmas, so she don't know what's
Your teacher told you she don't celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, she don't celebrate any holidays.
Okay. So at church, did they tell you what Christmas is at church?
No, wait.
So you don't know what Christmas is?
Mama.
So they now have a reading binder, which I'm excited about because Allison really enjoys reading. And the fact that they're sending them things home to read, it's exciting for Allison, for her to have different stories to read, because the books we have at home, she's read them hundreds and hundreds of times. And even Chi-Chi, she done, you know what I'm saying, she done read through some of the books, the ones that she's able to read. So I'm glad that they are sending new stories for her to read, because I know for myself, I enjoy reading. And back in the day, I started a book club, and we would read like books, different. Like, the thing is, okay, this how it all started. This how it all started. I had this book, and it was pretty good. And I was telling my friends about it, and they was like, "Oh man, that sounds good. I want to read that too." So then, they would go get the book, and we would all be reading the same book, and the book was just so juicy. And that is, how the book club got started, and see, the thing is, when I would read books back then, this was back in the day, y'all. Was back in the day. This is when I was 15. And I would read the books, and then I'll tell people about them, and then they will read them. And because of that, a lot of I'm not going to say a lot of them, but some of the books would get made into movies. So some of the movies that you guys are watching now is because I told people about the book and got people to read the book and made it sound so juicy and so good. So y'all can thank me. You're welcome. I'm just saying, I remember back in the day, I got in trouble at work back in the day, I used to read 5 novels at one time because, some people like to read different things. So I had to read different books for different people. You understand what I'm saying? So I would read 5 novels at one time. And one day I was at work reading, and my boss, was like, "How you working and you're reading?" I was like, "I'm multitasking." Yeah, that was the good old days. But yeah, I enjoy books. I've always enjoyed books. Ever since I was my kids' age, I've enjoyed books. I enjoy reading. And it's exciting when the books get turned into movies. What's not good is when you watch the movie and they leave out the good parts from the book. I hate when that happens. Ooh, y'all let me know. If you are reading a book right now, what book are you reading? See, I miss reading. See, now my eyesight is not the best, and it's hard for me to see. And y'all know what all the trembling and shaking that my body does, it's hard to read books now. And that is something that I truly miss. And I know people say, well, you can just listen to the books on audio books. It's not the same. It is not the same. Let me tell you something. To hold a book in your hand and to smell the scent of the book and to fill the pages and just, I can't, let me tell you something. For my readers out there, my book readers out there, you understand what I'm saying. But if you are reading a book right now, I want you to thumbs up for one if you like books and you like reading. And I want you to tell me what book you are reading. Do you know there was a point of time back in the day where I had read every book in the library? Every book. Well, not every book, but just about every book, And I would go to the library, and they, how the library, well, not all libraries, but some libraries, they have like a shelf with all the new books or whatever. So that's where I would go. Every week I would go and get the new books off the shelf, whatever. So it was one point in time when there was no more new books being put out. So I was like, well, what's going on? Where's the new books at? They was like, there's no more. I was like, oh. They was like, well, you can go read the old ones. And I did read all the old ones. So I was like, no, I want new ones. Don't nobody want to read the same stuff over and over and over again. Well, not me anyways. So, yeah, it was disappointing when they ran out of new books. And then, you know what else I dislike about books, y'all, is when you done read the story, right? And then a couple of years go by and they remake the book. cover, like they changed the just the cover part, you know what I'm saying? Be a different color, different, just everything. So you be thinking, oh, that's a new book. That's a new book. So you get it and you start reading it. Then when you get to like that third chapter, you be like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. So then, you know what I'm saying? You go ask your people, you be like, say, did we read this book? And they be like, yeah. We read that book. I'm like, man, they done changed the cover. I hate when they do that. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all reading. Let me know the name of the book and the author. And let's discuss it. Okay? Thanks for watching.